Alright y'all, so the main purpose of this video today is I'm going to be doing basically an overview of the exhaust setup that's currently on the car right now. It's basically how I got it, but it just so happens to be the exact setup that I wanted to do. If it didn't come like that or not, it's just coincidence. It's a 2019 Mustang GT Performance Pack 1. It has the factory active exhaust with the factory cats, but the past owner actually did a resonator delete with an H pipe. So basically how the active exhaust works is whenever it's in track mode, it's like a straight pipe with an H pipe, and I like the H pipe more because it has more of a deeper tone than, let's say, the X pipe, for example. And it was really hard to find videos of people with this setup because everyone picks the X pipe, but this one's gonna be the H pipe, so I'm just gonna go through all the modes. But yeah, let's just get a cold start. So to change the mode on the exhaust, we gotta first go down to settings and exhaust mode, and then we can see we have quiet, normal, sport, and track. So right now I'm just gonna roll through all of the different exhaust modes: quiet, normal, sport, and track, and I'm gonna start each and rev to about 2,000 to 3,000. You can kind of hear just a slight difference in between all the modes. Definitely track has a lot more burble and pop to it compared to the other ones. But for the most part, once the valve's open, normal, sport, and track on startup and idle and just regular driving sound about the same. All right, now I'm just gonna do a takeoff in each as well as a drive-by. So the way this exhaust works is the valves that you just saw are controlled by the throttle. In quiet mode, it's all the way closed, except when you get under full throttle, and then the higher your RPMs go, the more it'll open. Normal mode is mostly closed, and it will close if you are at a low RPM and go under throttle to prevent drone. But you still get the loud volume up top and the loud idle. Sport, same thing, just a little bit more aggressive. One thing that's really handy that the Mustang offers is it offers quiet start. What you can do is you can set a time that the car will start in quiet mode So let's say, like for example, I have mine set for 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Anytime in between, the car will always start in quiet mode. Really helpful because you could make the car as loud as you want, but it'll still be in quiet, and tone it down, and then whenever you get out of the neighborhood or whatever, you can just flip it into track or whatever you want. So driving inside the car, right now I'm in track mode in 3rd gear, so drone is pretty heavy. So you can really hear the engine. Now if we bump it down into sport mode and give it some acceleration in 5th, you can hear the, whenever I get on the throttle, you can hear the valves close. Same thing's gonna happen in normal mode, where it's gonna close the valves to prevent the drone, but reopen it up whenever it's not under load. Now quiet is just gonna be quiet the whole time. So if I full throttle it right now and let go, you don't hear anything. Now let's compare that back to track, so you can obviously hear it.